So here we are at Mallory Park for round 2 of the championship. It's a little bit damp first thing this morning after some rain overnight, but the forecast is pretty good for today, so looking good. Tyre fitting man's here. Never know if you're going to need a new tyre on or get a puncture or something. Just walking down to our camp setup. Paddock's busy now, everyone's moving around. You get your paperwork all checked off, scrutineering done, kit checked, all the usual routine of a race day morning. Just coming into our setup now, here's the van. Morning! Best drink of the day. Nice hot coffee.
Yeah, it is. Warm up.
Might have on myself in a bit.
Yeah, warm up a bit.
Morning, Mrs H.
Hello. Oh, you found my phone.
Yeah, I got your phone and tablet. Essentials for young children.
No tablet, no good.
So all the morning checks have been done. Noise testing, bikes checked, clothing checked, signed on. As you can see now, we're just in the Mallory Park cafe, and look at that for a carb. We've got bacon on there, we've got sausages, we've got black pudding. Very nice. Madeline's tucking into sausage and beans. And look at that, eh? Shannon's got a full Monty. Just what the doctor ordered. So yeah, we're warming up now, having a bit of a break, and then Shannon's out to practice at 10. I'm out on track at just after 11, so yeah, we're pretty much good to go. Just need some sunshine. So Shannon is out for practice in about 20 minutes. Just come up onto this little tower to have a look at the track, see if it's drying, and it is drying. Could do with a bit of sunshine popping through and the wind picking up a bit, but yeah, the track is definitely drying. I'm sending Shannon out on a wet front tyre and a slick rear. Just told us to be quite careful with the slick rear on. Try and stick to the dry line. She only needs to do 3 laps to qualify. Just having a look around the paddock. You can see a lot of the circuit from here. There's the control tower, you can see in the distance there. Down there is where we're set up, the white van and the red gazebo. That's Team Harley. Just beyond the van is you can see like the start grid there. Spying on Shannon. It is drying, but slowly. So Shannon is going out for her practice. You could just see her to the back of the pack there on the right hand side with the orange jacket on. It's quite cool, so on these little bikes the tyres are going to take a bit of warming up. I told her just to go real steady and get your qualifying laps in and let everybody else do their own thing. So a last minute decision before Mr H goes out for qualifying. I've took the slick out and put in my wet weather back tyre, damp track back tyre, whatever you want to call it. These will warm up a bit quicker than the slicks. The track is still a bit greasy out there, and there's certainly not a full dry line yet, so I don't want to take any chances because I'm hoping to bang in a couple of quick qualifying laps for a reasonable grid position. So I want that confidence that I can go out, do a couple of easy laps, bang in a couple of quick ones, ease down with a couple of finishing laps. So that's the plan, yeah. Shannon's got quite some time now before she's out, so I think during the lunch break, if conditions don't improve any more or much more, we're going to stick Shannon's wet back tyre in as well. So yeah, that is the plan. So Mr H has made a decision that I've done qualifying, went okay, Riding was okay. The front tyre I ran, which is a wet front tyre, the track was drying out quite quickly, and there was a nice dry line round Gerrard's, and which is a flat out in top gear right-hander. My front tyre was squirming a little bit. It was a little bit unnerving, to be fair. It was moving around a bit more than what I would like, so I have decided to put my slicks in, my slick tyres in instead. The sun is coming out, so there will be a little bit more warmth in the track, and as you can see, so yeah, I'm going to go for slicks for at least the first race. Hopefully it stays dry and I can then leave the slicks in for the second race. Just waiting to speak to Shannon about hers. I suspect she might leave the wet in the front and run with the slick on the back, or she might go for slick front and back or a wet on the rear, but I will see what she says when she gets about how she feels about that. So yeah, I'm going to get on with it now and change these tyres and stick the slicks in. So here we are at Mallory Park. We've just put the slicks back in both bikes. The track is totally dry now, the sun is out. We've got the pit crew, look, as you can see, buzzing on caffeine or Lucozade or whatever it is she's been drinking. So yeah, qualifying is done, both qualified. The track was a little bit, certainly quite greasy and almost wet for Shannon's qualifying, so it was a nice steady qualifying session for Shannon. Myself went out, yeah, quite happy with things. I did go out with full wets on, wasn't particularly happy with a front wet tyre on a drying track around Gerrard's, which is flat in top gear. It was squirming about a bit and I wasn't very comfortable with it, so I think I qualified about 7th in our Streetstock class, so I'll take that. Qualifying is done, yeah, track is totally dry now, the weather is looking good, it's warmed up a little bit, and coming soon is race 1 for us, probably about another hour or so, and then we've got race 2 later in the afternoon, so yeah, onwards and upwards. It's so nice to have a bit of sunshine compared to last weekend at Darley Moor. There's a good grid of street stocks here, and 125s and Moto 4 bikes, 50s and 80s, so yeah, as you can see, the wet wheels are parked up, hopefully for the rest of the day. Mr H's staple drink when we go to race meetings, got a bit of sugar in there. One of my favourite bits of kits is my Moto GP pressure gauge. Nice little toy there. So yeah, there we go, we are almost ready to go. So I've had a good day at Mallory today. Got some blue sky, which is nice. Mr H, more points in the bag. A couple of solid results in both races. Not 2 seconds off my lap time from my fastest lap time at Mallory last year, which I'm chuffed about, but I definitely felt better, and the bike's definitely improved a little bit. Shannon completed the first race, and the second race she had to pull out at the hairpin and pull off the circuit because she was having gear selection problems. I think that was on about the second lap. So we're done here now for today. Now we get a well-deserved break from racing for I think about 7 weeks until we're racing again at the end of May. So we're just going to start getting packed up, and I think on the way back we deserve a McDonald's. What do you reckon, Mrs H?
We deserve a bottle of wine.
Bottle of wine?
It's been a long day.
So yeah, we're going to get packed up, so thank you all for listening, you punters.
And I get Parent of the Year for driving all the way to a rugby match for 20
Oh yeah,
minutes.
yeah. And as you can see, it's been a glorious day. We've been very lucky. Much improved from last Sunday. So yeah, see you all soon.
I've been asked to do a vlog of us leaving Mallory Park, so here we go. David's paranoid that the van's not going to start because some lights have been on all day. Oh my goodness, it started. Thank the Lord for that. Oh, we'd never hear the end
bit of music.
Madeline's there in prime position. Ha!
So, round 2 done. It's been a nice day. I think I've already mentioned in the previous vlog, so I'll let sort of Shannon finish off now because I'm done.
What do you want me to say?
Whatever.
Been a good day.
You enjoyed yourself?
My second race, unfortunately, I had gearing problems, so I had to pull up. But the sun came out in the end, made it all worth it. It's been beautiful. Oh, Madeline wants to add something. Hang on.
So, it had been a beautiful day today and it was so fun.
Oh, have you enjoyed it?
Enjoyed it,
Yeah.
Good.
So we get a long break now. We get 7 weeks off, which we need. Really, to be fair, we could sort of like.
We need a bit of downtime from having to chase around doing the. Yeah, definitely.
It's nice to have a bit of off time now for a bit.
It's so nice here. This is definitely my favourite place.
Yeah, look at that.
And it's mine
Not
too.
a bad place to come.
No,
Another
it's not.
pond over there. We love it here.
If we'd have
It has
had
been
taxi,
the
we'd have stayed
best
overnight.
day
but-
ever. It's the best day ever.
So
Goodbye, Mallory Park.
eat some leftover chips.